Tears in court today from the family of a local Navy man accused of a DUI crash that killed an elderly couple out for their daily walk. 10 News reporter Steve Fiorina is at the courthouse in Vista with new details on the parting friends say the driver was doing just before the crash.
Earl Smith Jr. had lots of support here in the courtroom. His weeping mother, his stepfather, and two of his Navy chiefs. The former Fallbrook High School football star stood somberly before Judge Marshall Hockett as the prosecutor told of the deaths Sunday morning of Eunice and Carl Ackerman while on their morning stroll. Killed by a car leaving the roadway at 75 miles per hour in a 45 zone. The driver, Smith, showing a blood alcohol level of 0.12 when tested an hour and a half later.
The defendant was distracted looking apparently at his cell phone, GPS on his phone at the time he drove off the road and struck the Ackermans.
After court,
this is really heartbreaking.
Smith's friends say he'd been at a party, drinking heavily.
Like to party just as much as anybody else, we all have that night that, we go a little bit too far.
I just want everybody to know that Earl's not a bad person.
He just did, he made a mistake. Everyone makes mistakes, we all do, we're all human. And that's all I gotta say.
I knew he shouldn't have been driving. He told me he was going to sleep in his car.
They think Smith got lost on his way back to work at the Navy base.
We did the math. He'd been up about 22 hours before then, so he was on zero sleep.
I don't think it had much to do with the alcohol. It had more to do with the fact that, where am I? And
there were thoughts about the victims, too, seen here walking on the shoulder of the road as on the morning they died. Linda De Leon would often see the Ackermans on their daily walks. She called them icons in Valley Center.
We talked about how sweet it is that you can spend that much time with someone and walk hand in hand at that age in your life. It was beautiful. They were a beautiful couple. It's very sad.
Smith could face 15 years in prison if convicted. His bail is $1 million. In Vista, Steve Fiorina, 10 News.